Alright, how's it going everyone, and welcome back to the Mackhamcast. I'm Bradley Young, and today we're breaking down Sunderland's trip to the Emirates Stadium. Yes, Arsenal, where we're beaten 3 goals to 0 by them, who continue their charge at the top of the Premier League. Now, before we dive in, let's be honest, this was always going to be one of the toughest games of the season. Arsenal are absolutely flying, they're full of quality, and they punish mistakes ruthlessly. So while the result hurts, I actually think the performance itself deserves a fair and balanced discussion, so let's get into it. So, Sunderland actually started the game really well. We didn't sit back, we didn't park the bus, and we didn't show Arsenal too much respect. We pressed high, we closed down really quickly, and for the opening 20 to 25 minutes I thought we were genuinely competitive. Let's be real. Our shape was solid, our midfield worked tirelessly, and we limited Arsenal to mostly wild areas. They had a lot of the ball, but we weren't creating many clear chances early on, and that's exactly what you want when you go to a place like the Emirates. But as always against elite opposition, moments decide football matches. The opening goal comes from a slight lapse in concentration. Arsenal move the ball sharply, find the space and punish us clinically. And that point onwards, the game gradually swung in their favour. In the second half, Arsenal upped the tempo, moved the ball quicker, and began dragging us out of shape. The second goal felt inventable, and once that went in, the game was officially over. The third goal came late on as we pushed forward to try to salvage something. Despite the scoreline, though I don't think Sunderland were poor, I think the difference was simply elite quality versus development recruitment quality. So, tactically, I thought we set up well. I thought we stayed compact in midfield, like I said. Tried to block central passing lanes and forced Arsenal wide. I thought Noah Siddiqui as well and Enzo Lafay worked absolutely relentlessly in the midfield, tracking runners and trying to disrupt Arsenal's rhythm. The back four stayed disciplined and Robin Roos was kept busy, but not overwhelmed in the first half until 35-40 minutes until our goal went in. The problem is Arsenal are incredibly patient, they rotate consistently, pulling out defenders out of position, and when you make a tiny mistake they punish you. And that's exactly what happened. From outside the game plan, From outside the game plan made sense. Stay compact, press when possible and break quickly, but we just didn't have enough quality in the final third to truly hurt them. But from Arsenal's side, this was a textbook performance. They were patient, calm and ruthless. Their midfield controlled the tempo, their wide players constantly caused problems and the movement of the ball was exceptional. They didn't rush, they didn't panic and they trusted their system, which is exactly why they're top of the league. But there's obviously genuine positives here as well. First, I think our structure is improving. We stayed organised for long spells and didn't collapse. Second, work rate and commitment. I thought the lads ran themselves into the ground. And thirdly, experience. Games like this teach you exactly what the highest levels of games look like. So, let's get into the player ratings. So, Roofs, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Didn't have much to do in the first half until pretty much nearly half time when Zubamendi scored that goal. Really good cracking goal, mine. Roofs went the right way. The second goal, can't really say much. And the third goal, I can't really say much because I think the second and the third goal was due to defending. Ballard, 7 out of 10 as well. I thought he played really well first half until obviously that goal went in, like I mentioned, from Zubamendi when he started to switch off a bit. So yeah, that's why I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. Alderete didn't do any better. A 6. I reckon he looked really... He just looks bad sometimes. When he does things on the ball, sometimes he does things like wrong, I reckon, but everyone can have their opinions. Mukiele, I'm going to give him an 8, highest rating out of a lot of them at the minute. I thought Mukiele went forward quite well, obviously trying to find Diarra, trying to find Siddiqui in the feed, trying to go forward with the ball. Absolutely outstanding from him as always. Hume, 7 out of 10. didn't look good at all, I don't think, in this game. Played well against Burnley though, but didn't look well against Arsenal. Siddiqui, 8 out of 10. I thought Siddiqui played well with Enzo Lafay. I thought obviously they were relentless off the ball. I thought obviously they kept the game composed, obviously until the 35-40 minutes mark, until they did get a bit tired. Obviously, like I said before, it's elite quality versus development recruitment quality. The fee, 8 out of 10 as well. I thought, obviously, he looked really, really good first half, tracking back, obviously trying to making runs, trying to find Brobby at times. Obviously, Brobby was non-existent in this game at times as well. Arsenal players were beating him to the ball at times. He was getting better at them. So, to be honest, 8 out of 10 for me. Diarra didn't look good this game. Looked good on Monday night against Burnley, like I mentioned before, with Trey Hume as well. I'm going to give him a 6.5 out of 10. He looked really, really tired this game. Like again, Arsenal's standard to quality is absolutely immense and absolutely amazing. And if you obviously make a mistake in this league against Arsenal and the likes of City and Chelsea, they'll punish you. We even lucky we beat Chelsea away. But yeah, Talby 7 out of 10 and Brobby 7 out of 10. Nothing much to see on them two. Subs who came on, Angulo, I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Didn't really do much because he came on in the 84th minute. So can't really say much about him. Luke 09 came on as well. I'm going to give him a 5. Obviously not much to talk about him either. Can't really say much. Isidore came on. For me, Isidore, I think he gets a 4, and Mundle came on. I think that was the earliest sub. I'll give him a 6. So yes, guys, it finishes Arsenal 3, Sunderland 0, and nobody enjoys losing, but context matters. Away at the league leaders against one of the Europe's most informed teams, Sunderland competed, showing bravery and didn't disgrace themselves. If we bring this kind of level performance into games against teams around us, I think we'll pick up plenty of points. But yes, guys, that's the end of it now, guys, from the Mackem cast. Match review. Let us know your thoughts, who stood out for you, and what positives did you take. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll see you next time.